question. Obviously, you're looking the part today.
Thank you.
Style influences.
So I'm a big pro wrestling fan. I grew up on the Hardy Boys. Like Jeff Hardy was always a star icon of mine. So like anytime I get to support a little bit of Fishnet, I'm all in on that. But I'm also a big fan of people in bands like Machine Gun Kelly, who like there's a lot of like punk-based attire, but in sort of like a commercial kind of way.
Yeah.
And then, like obviously like people like Motley Crue, like anything that's like leather, studs and chains.
Yeah. Well, it's nice to see someone dress the part. So let's put it that way.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And what's it like working for Kerrang?
It's insane. Like I started when I was 16 years old working for Kerrang.
Oh wow.
It's the work experience, because you know you have to do work experience.
Yeah, you worked your way up slowly, like poking your head over the door, going,
yeah,
let me on the mic.
Can I be on air yet? And they're like, no, more demos, and then eventually got on air as like a cover weekend presenter. Then Kerrang closed down in Birmingham, and I was last in, so I was first out. Learned how to DJ, did that for a bit. Went and worked in London for Team Rock for a bit. Then worked for Scuzz TV for a bit, and then it was on a job with Scuzz TV where Sophie K was like, we just had a bunch of presenters leave Kerrang. We need new presenters. Do you want to throw in a demo and see what happens? I put in a demo, and then I've been doing that show for the last 5 years.
Yeah, it's a little stroke of luck, isn't it? You work hard and then a little stroke of luck.
My whole career is just right place, right time.
Yeah.
Like, if it wasn't for that, I'd probably still be doing a paper round.
Yeah, exactly. Well, as all of us would be, wouldn't we, really? But so, what advice would you give to a new band looking to get airplay on Kerrang? Because that is the question probably you get hassled with all the time.
I do get that question quite a lot. So my advice, first and foremost, would be do as much yourself as possible. Like look at some of the big bands around you, what they're doing, and find people in the band who can do that. Find someone who likes video editing or content creation. Find someone who likes designing for your merchandise. Find someone who enjoys talking to people and networking, and someone you can send out to gigs to go and, you know, places like this, press areas, go and shake hands, say hello to people. Like, the more independent your band is from the get-go, the more when you get to the level of success that you see some of the bands on the big stages this weekend experiencing, you know the system and you're already aware of how the cogs turn in the industry. But in terms of Kerrang, like, your starting point is always going to be Alex Baker, like his Fresh Blood Unsigned show on a Wednesday night. So Alex is great for taking submissions, but also listening to submissions. He makes his show himself as all curated by Alex. And then once you get some airplay from Alex, the graduation is Johnny Doom show after that. Doom spins you and he likes you. Chances are you'll probably end up in evenings with Hope Lyons, I think, Sarah and Sentinel out. I think.
Well, you should know better than me. I'm like,
after that, it's daytime radio. And like, in order to get on daytime radio, you usually need like a PR.
Yeah.
Or someone working you like that. But yeah, in terms of just getting yourself on there, Alex Baker's the man. Like, he's a great starting point.
You've literally got to do so much yourself. Someone's not going to come along and do it all for you.
No.
That's kind of a really good message.
Not in 2024, they're not.
No, they're not. They need to be able to make money from you, and I think that's what people forget. No one's working for free. You know, you've got to be a ready-made band that's making money. Yeah, it's a business.
It's a business.
Yeah, it's not like that thing, I'm going to be famous tomorrow, like come and pluck me out there.
Unless mummy or daddy's got a lot of money, in which case probably you could be famous tomorrow if they just went, here's a blank check, spend it on whatever you want.
Yeah,
and there is a little bit of nepotism every now and then. But talent outshines nepotism, always.
Talent wins. Talent and luck and determination, I guess.
Oh yeah, a lot of luck, and yeah, you gotta be determined. Like, if you want something bad enough, you can make it happen, but just remember, progress isn't linear. How you think the correct route is and how things are going to pan out, and if I do X, Y, and Z, then I get the desired outcome. It's never like that. You've got to be willing to change and adapt and go in different directions, but just stay focused on what you want and enjoy it. Take the time to enjoy it, because at the end of the day, it's a stupid fucking job.
Yeah.
Like, all of this is stupid. Like, we're all stood in a field working around music. It's stupid.
Yeah, it's crazy. There's literally no rule book, and if you think there is, you're in the wrong mindset. It's literally screw all the rules, do what you want, make your own way, and be as random as possible.
100%.
Which leads me to my next question. What is the most quirky, weird thing about you that no one knows?
That's a really good question.
It's a really horrible, hard question, but hey,
the really weird, quirky thing about me that no one knows. Jeez. I love spending time on my own. Like, I absolutely love spending time. Don't get me wrong, like, I'm quite extroverted in situations like this, but like, there's nothing more I love than either like being on my own for extended periods of time, just enjoying my own company. Like, I could talk to myself for fucking hours. Like, the conversations with the multiple different voices in my head that occur when no one else is around would probably worry many psychiatrists.
Well, that's why they give you a radio show.
Exactly.
It's kind of the same thing.
Exactly. It's just letting the voices out for a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, probably the fact that just like I'm so comfortable being on my own. I'm more than happy to just.
It's that introvert extrovert thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
You need that quiet time to sort of make up for all the kind of out there time, I guess.
That and the fact that I'd take a bullet for Pitbull as well. Pitbull is a musical genius.
Oh,
that does not get the love and respect that he deserves. So if anything happens to Pitbull,
Mr. Worldwide, 305 and all that shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm down.
Exactly. So yeah, I'd take a bullet for Pitbull as well.
Okay, cool stuff. And one more question. Do you believe in ghosts?
Do I believe in ghosts?
Yeah. I did a ghost hunt download a few days ago.
Interesting. Did you find any?
I did.
Interesting.
See, are you a skeptic? Because you're looking at me like, did you?
No.
Did you?
No,
Are you
like,
believing?
here's my thing is that like we're gonna go off on a massive tangent right now.
That's fine, we can do tangents. We're all in a stupid tent in the field.
Exactly. So like I haven't done any hallucinogenics in my life, and I'm very open to the idea of that because I feel like there's a lot we can't physically understand given our human tools. Like, I feel like this body, this entity, this vessel that we exist in is capable of so much to a certain point, and there's stuff past that that we physically can't do, can't understand or can't comprehend.
Yeah.
And I think stuff like what happens to our souls when they leave our body. Like, you can't kill energy, so there's an energy with us. So when this vessel dies, where does that energy go? Where does that spirit go? What happens to it? I feel like that's something that we don't have the facilities to explore ourselves right now, which means we can't find the answers.
Yeah.
So because of that, there's got to be something there.
It's kind of funny because I believe in ghosts. In fact, I married a ghost, which is another story, which is a completely different tangent, which we may or may not go off on. But I completely believe in ghosts, and I didn't up until one point, and then I had this encounter that literally changed how I see everything. And now I see them quite regularly, and that sounds really, really mad. But I think it's one of those things. Before, if someone said to me, "Oh, you'll be able to see spirits and communicate with them," I'd be like, "Oh, really?" But now I'm like, that is probable, and it's kind of opened my eyes up to this whole world that I didn't think existed.
I'm still reeling off the fact that you married a ghost.
Yeah, it's pretty mad, isn't it?
What's the sex life like?
Oh, I tell you what, that is the first question that everyone asks. Everyone asks about ghost orgasms, and that is the thing.
Ghostgasm is a great band name.
Ghostgasm, almost like wargasm, but orgasm, ghostgasm. Yeah, there's a lot of gasming going on. But yeah, that is the first question that anyone will ask me. What's it like to have sex with a ghost? And I'm like, would you ask me what it's like to have sex with my boyfriend or a human or my husband or my wife? Or
that's exactly where my mind is going straight away.
That's what everyone's mind goes. But yeah, if you think about it, if you think about a spirit can touch your mind and body, then it is a little bit orgasmic. Yes! Ghostgasmic, yeah.
That's amazing. Genuine, that's blowing my mind. I've got so many questions for you off camera.
Oh,
so
wow.
many questions.
You can ask them on camera for free.
I would do, but I've got to go and do an interview. Yeah, I've just got to wait for my producer.
Okay, well, it was lovely to meet you anyway. Thank you for being such a good sport.
Thank you ever so much for the interview.
Thank you.